Well, we believe that it's important to understand a system of any kind, all systems, whether it be, a transportation system. Computers are no different. They're very similar in that way. So we think that it's very important to find out the vulnerabilities in any system. And those systems that run our lives now are all based on digital systems. So ethical hacking, as we call it, is doing it in such a way where you're working with the companies, working with those involved to make sure that if you find weaknesses, that they can be resolved before the rest of the world finds out that they're weaknesses. Well, because we rely on technology so much on a day-to-day basis in so many different ways, if we don't address these issues, we will see catastrophic results. All of our systems run on computers now, from energy and power to healthcare, medical devices to, all of the critical systems that we need to live are now on computers. So if one person finds a flaw that can cause, major damage to us physically, whether it be because of healthcare, like I said, because some major infrastructure type of system is taken down. Well, there's two issues with healthcare. Number one is your privacy is a big issue. Who should have your private, quote unquote, private medical records and medical data is one issue. And the second, it has to do with all of these devices. They're all being created now in such a way that allows us to remotely manage them, remotely control them. So it's a big one, more so than any other, because it affects our actual lives in the physical world. You can kill somebody with a pacemaker. You can put the wrong output to for example, one of the folks here at the conference, Klaus, has a son who's diabetic, and he's relying on what the device says to give himself insulin. So if that device reads the wrong reading, he can either kill himself or not take enough and still go into a seizure. So it's very important that we are always looking at these things closely to ensure that, and especially in medical devices in the physical world, they don't end up costing people's lives.